Welcome back, brothers and sisters. This is day 8. I'm Lewis Paris, and I'm here to help you unlock your unlimited potential. If you didn't know, I'm a confidence coach, and I help men and women to become the best version of themselves, to get unstuck, to get relief from overwhelm, gain some clarity, and put the systems in place to allow them to achieve the goals they envision. Confidence is calm. It is not loud. You think confidence means being dominant, speaking a lot, being charismatic, but that's not real confidence. Real confidence is being relaxed. Steady voice, calm body, comfortable presence. You don't need to be loud to be confident. I've created an ebook that allows you to transform your mindset and your body in 30 days. The main focus behind it is understanding and operating through the 4 principles. Understand yourself. You can't move forward without understanding yourself deeply. What's your current situation? What's your current blockages? What's your current weaknesses? What's your current triggers? And then we're going to move into optimizing your health. Because if you can't control your health, how do you expect to control and change your life? Understanding where you're at with sleep and recovery, your activity status, your nutrition, what are you consuming on a day-to-day basis, and your mindfulness, what's the state of your mindset. Once you can optimize this, then that breeds the confidence to move forward in life. I feel in control. I feel that I can manage things, which means I can manage any situation. And then we're going to look at self-image, self-belief. So once you understand how you speak to yourself, the internal dialogue, what's your belief systems, then you know what is going to trigger you. Makes you more self-aware for you to communicate better, not only with other people, but with yourself. And then we're looking at the last principle, which is goals, action. What are the principles, the objectives, the steps, the process that we are going to follow for us to achieve the goals we envision? So this ebook will allow you to pause for self-reflection, be accountable for what you say and what you must do, and guide you along the path to limitless potential and abundance. So click the link in the description, drop Be Unstoppable in the comments, and I'll be able to send you a link. Be unstoppable, stay dangerous. Okay, a good example of this is me being stoic. It's going to be extremely quick, this one, because I should be hosting a class right now. So the guys are going to be rolling in. I've already set up the place. I thought, let me give you some insight whilst being in Red Bull HQ, so you can see in the background. So yeah, being stoic, being calm, not being able to falter, walking into the room with your head held high, shoulders back, shoulders pinned back and down, engaging the lats. And that's why you would focus on good posture development, understanding how to manipulate your body through exercise, right? And focusing on the posterior chain. Opens up the chest, opens up the airways, allows you to breathe deep through the diaphragm, okay? And when you walk through the room, you take a nice deep breath. I feel calm, I feel centered, I belong. And then what you want to do is try to avoid making too many sort of harsh movements, yeah? You don't want to move too fast, okay? Because moving fast, people assume you're anxious. When you're speaking too fast, people think you can't be trusted, right? So try not to speak. Let me say that again. Try not to speak too fast where people think you're trying to give them too much information too quickly. And what I mean by that is I could walk into a room where I can have a conversation with certain individuals. And if I'm speaking so fast like this, they're going to think, is this guy on drugs, right? Go at your own pace, what feels comfortable. If you naturally speak fast, as long as you can articulate yourself well and your communication is good. But what I'm trying to say, especially for the men, is control your pacing. Look people in the eye. You don't need to be domineering and be arrogant with people where you're being brash and harsh and so assertive that they feel like you're actually coming for them in a way that is like, all right, do I need to put my guard up, right? So what I'm trying to say is, if you are confident in yourself, then you know you will be respected no matter where you are. So coming in with a presence of, this is me, this is what I bring to the table, I know I'm of value, I have a lot to say, I've got a lot to give, right? Then people will respect that and say, you know what, I understand it. At his own pace, he's looking very open, he's speaking very calmly, I feel safe in his presence, you know? So I'm going to review this, and if this ain't good, I'm going to come back again. But I hope this makes sense. I may have to chop it up a little bit. I had to rush it, but calm is confident. Take it easy. Don't be overbearing, and speak to people the way you expect to be treated, you know, and it will be reciprocated. Today's action: slow down your movements, speak slightly slower, and breathe a lot deeper. Calm creates confidence. If you resonate with today's message, comment day 8. If you didn't know, I've created a PDF that allows you to optimize your being, right? Looking at the 4 principles to allow you to elevate yourself to the level you envision. Looking at understanding yourself. Once you understand yourself, you now have a perspective on your current situation and how best to move forward. Looking at optimizing the 4 health pillars: sleep and recovery, activity, nutrition, and mindfulness. And then we're looking at self-image, self-talk. Okay? How do you look at yourself? What's your internal values? What's your belief systems? What's your triggers? And then we move into goals and actions. So putting in certain protocols and systems to allow you to get to where you need to be on a step-by-step process, so you don't feel like you're losing your way. See you for day 9.